of the tape for this light heavyweight title fight. And you can see that Roy Jones has reached the age of 30, but is still 2 years younger than Reggie Johnson, an inch in height to Jones. They weighed in at 174 and 171, and Reggie Johnson says, I'm just not going to get much bigger than 175 pounds. This is my body. This is who I am. So he's giving up 7 pounds in weight to Jones, who gained 8 since yesterday's weigh-in. 2-inch reach advantage to Jones. Punch stat numbers, and you can see that for the 2 fight averages, Jones against Otis Grant and Lou Duval, Johnson against William Guthrie and Will Taylor. It is Johnson who has slightly the better numbers. How about jabs? Well, once again, and again unusually, it is Reggie Johnson who has slightly the better jab numbers coming into the fight against Jones. And one odds maker in Vegas called this a 15-to-1 fight. Those odds are outlandishly lopsided because Reggie Johnson's just too good to be a 15-to-1 underdog against anybody, even Roy Jones. Harold Letterman, the rules of the bout.
Jim, the rules of the bout. The Roy Jones Jr. Reggie Johnson fight is scheduled for 12 rounds using the rules of the Association of Boxing Commissions. There is no standing 8 count, no 3 knockdown rule. Only the referee can stop the fight, and you cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the 12th and final round. Jim.
And first to enter will be Reggie Johnson. You see behind him the man who has taken over the training chores for this fight, Don Turner, well known as trainer to both Evander Holyfield and Michael Grant in the heavyweight division. Reggie Johnson turned his career around with the stunning one-punch right hook knockout of William Guthrie last year that earned him a light heavyweight title.
Can you turn that music up some, man? Yeah! Get up, boys, in the house! What's up? Reggie Johnson in the house. This goes out to anybody and everybody who has to have to fight for everything.
Johnson in, Turner following him in. And the record for Reggie Johnson, 39 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. 2 of those losses, incidentally, were close, tough decision losses in Argentina to Argentine Jorge Castro. Even Roy Jones says, no way Reggie was going to win one of those fights. Referee Elmo Adolph with a little early instruction to Johnson as Roy Jones prepares to come in. The name of Roy's walkout music is Drop Bombs, which is the flip side of his own new single, I Pray, to be released later this month. And Roy Jones's record, the 1 loss, a disqualification against Montel Griffin, immediately avenged via a first-round knockout. 33 KOs in 39 fights, 13-1, 9 KOs in title fights. And you saw the statistic, almost incredible, that shows that Jones is about to defend his title against a southpaw for the 4th consecutive time. While you're watching this fight, you can log on to www.hbo.com/boxing to chat and score each round of tonight's action. You can also voice your opinion on the poll question for the night. If Roy Jones wins, should he move up to the heavyweight division and campaign there? Give us a yes or no, and we'll provide you with the results of that poll later on. Now let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Murad Muhammad's M&M Sports in association with Jordan Brand, Cedric Kushner Promotions, Square Ring, and the Grand Casino present 12 rounds of boxing for the unified IBF, WBA, WBC Light Heavyweight Championship of the World. Sanctioned by the Mississippi State Athletic Commission, Chairman Billy Lyons, Commissioner Fred Ingelis, Chief Deputy Commissioner Sal Taranto, physicians at ringside, Dr. Lance Barnes, Dr. Todd Cothern, timekeeper at the bell, Denver Anderson, counting for the knockdown seconds, Wayne Premu. From the Grand Casino, ladies and gentlemen, pardon me, your 3 judges assigned here at ringside, scoring the bout on a 10-point must system will be from California, Chuck Hassett, from Venezuela, Cova Jesus, and from Mississippi, Paul Sita. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Elmo Adolph. And now, from the Grand Casino of the Mississippi Gulf Coast, for the thousands attendants and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting in the corner, wearing white with blue and weighing 171 pounds. As an amateur, he accumulated nearly 100 victories, and now, as a professional, he's a 2-time world title holder with 39 victories, 24 by knockout, with 5 losses and a draw. He comes to this ring wearing 1 championship belt and plans to leave wearing 3. Ladies and gentlemen, from Houston, Texas, here is the former middleweight world champion and reigning, defending IBF light heavyweight champion of the world, Reggie "Sweet" Johnson. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trimmed with red, he weighs 174 pounds. In 1988, he was a silver medalist while deserving Olympic gold. Now, as a professional, he has a record consisting of 39 victories, including 33 knockouts, with only 1 loss, disputed and avenged. And he has captured 4 world titles in 3 divisions, while most experts recognize him as, pound for pound, the best there is. Ladies and gentlemen, from Pensacola, Florida, presenting the 4-time world champion, the reigning and defending WBA, WBC light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Let's get everybody out. Get them all out. Get them all out. All right, gentlemen. Both of you are professionals. I expect you to pay attention to my commands out here. Let's have a good fight. Shake hands. Come out boxing.
8 years ago, Reggie Johnson was briefly brought to Pensacola, Florida, and trained in the gym for a period of time, about 6 or 8 weeks, with Roy Jones's dad, Roy Jones Sr., who was still training his son at that time. Roy Jones Sr. asked Roy to get in the ring and spar with Reggie Johnson. And Roy, after a brief period of time doing so, stepped away and said, "This is nonsense. If I'm going to be measured, I shouldn't be measured against a guy I'm someday going to fight for a title." Jones was right. He knew that their paths would eventually cross.
Reggie's got to make sure he jump on Roy and get ahead on points. Stay ahead on points. You're a challenger. You're supposed to be motivated to get that title. Roy Jones' job is to make certain that he doesn't give this guy too much courage, because once he starts landing one shot at a time,